Hello guys, and welcome back to a game of League of Legends. Going to pick up our W for some poke, really, because farming isn't the easiest thing to do on the Q early, especially since it takes a decent amount of mana in my opinion. It's good for getting far away minions, or even a little bit of poke, but if they are too afraid to leave the minions. But with W, I feel like that's almost like a much better system for poking, considering it does plus 92 physical damage. But it seems like the jungle top, so we're going to sit here and go through the teams. Mid Malzahar, Jungle Diana, ADC Jinx, Support Soraka, and Top Riven. On their team they have ADC Sivir, Mid Cassiopeia, Top Garen, Jungle Shaco, and Support Braum. Good thing we have a Soraka, because she'll need to heal us a lot, because I sometimes have trouble, I'm afraid. I want to make sure they're not getting that bush and just gonna come for us. Yep. So they're not in there, but I mean it doesn't matter too much. They might actually be helping Leash, but I'm not sure. Nope. And the thing about that is, which I find kind of bad just now, even though I don't know if they'll do it too much in low yield, but you can almost tell I revealed myself, so they'll know the jungler might be just going red. Because if they would have showed themselves and it wasn't Shaka, who is someone who's good at doing a no leash jungle, but just imagine, like, if you see the bot lane out since the beginning and the top lane or mid lane is gone, it's somewhat the poke. Like, you see, I don't really need too much help farming for my my second Q form. Just gonna throw one down. I probably should have tried to dodge that, but only it's not so strong, and it takes effort to try. I know, I'm just kidding. And it's, in general, it can be very hard to dodge. But, you know, if you can get some poke back, it can be worth it, you know. Because sometimes it can just be hard to dodge some CC. It takes a decent amount of skill to sidestep. Yep. I was hoping maybe for some reason she would step into it. Because sometimes you can fake out your opponent. Like, they'll expect you to go and sidestep. So you go... I don't know how that missed. I actually kind of expected that to hit me. And I don't know if it's a little bit laggy, because, like, sometimes... nope. It just seems like a little unpolished at the moment, you know? A little hard to diagnose. Just get that out of the way. It was a just in case method, even though I was thinking I'd take it out in one shot. But the damage seems a little delayed. I don't know if you guys see that. But, like I said, yeah, let's see. She's out farming us by a bit. Dodge that without really trying, because he missed either way. If I try... Okay. Just snare them. Try to, you know, save our Soraka teammate. Yeah, there's not much we could have done for. We tried our best, and now we're out of mana. Though I would have loved to do something to that Shaco. It's too bad. And it seems like someone on our team got first blood. That was the Riven. The thing is, Riven, she has pretty good early power in dueling just because of her Q. Because just jumping with your Q, and just the power that it has with the displacement, the little knockup is just powerful in fighting opponents, in my opinion. Okay, she blocked that, sadly enough. How hard work was for naught. Okay, I don't know why Soraka's going to in. Well, not, I don't know if you can 2 in. Oh yeah, that's a ward. I just don't know why she's staying out front. where it's much easier for her to get poked down. In my head, it seems a little bit... someone like Braum, who has the ability to... who has a skill shot like that can be blocked by minions. I don't know, it just seems like it would be a little bit smarter, perhaps. Stick behind your minions. Let's see if... Yep. Ah. Well, I guess she was... I thought I got her to juke into it, but I realized she just wanted it for the mana. If you guys don't know, that shield flow, which is her E, if she blocks a spell with it, I don't know if it works my Q, but let's see. It actually is pretty decent, because it'll give back... Not only will it do no damage, but it'll also give you back mana. So almost like if I get off my W, it'll have to be almost like by surprise, which stinks a little bit, just for the fact that it has a decently long wind-up time. Huh? She didn't do it in time. Lucky for us. What? Aw. I meant to hit her, not the minion. No. My dignity has gone down the drain. I am ashamed to call myself a player of LoL. That was a little disappointing, guys. It's gonna be a little sad. He really flashed to kill me. LOL. I used to be swording. Okay, I don't know what that's about, and too bad we don't have enough of this or much else, so let's get 2 potions, because that's kind of my decent amount of potions. And who died? Because it's now, okay, we haven't got 2 kills on the game, and Shaco got 2 kills. I'm guessing 1 mid. Yep. Oh yeah, you mentioned flashing of some sort. I wonder if Shaco flashed for that kill. It's too bad we couldn't kill Siva, and we wasted both our summoners, but at least we could have busted her flash, so it's not a total one-sided thing. It's not like we wasted everything and got nothing in return. But it wasn't that great either. So don't be like, okay, don't be doing that, like busting too much for it. That's my opinion. If you can't really get it. Okay, that was some good poke. I hope you guys thought that looked really cool, because it was just a great combo in my opinion. I saw that she used her spell shield, so I'm like, oh, this is the perfect time for me to counter attack, I guess you could call it. Pull off some moves that required. She used that for mana. Thing is, even if okay, she couldn't, but the thing is, like, Soraka took advantage of that, because now that she blocked my stuff, she couldn't block her own. No, I got hit by that. Okay, hopefully things get better. And she didn't block that either, so it's kind of hard to tell, like, if she's gonna block it or not. Let's see, she doesn't have a ult, so that's decent enough. And it seems like Shaco got the kill last time. Of course, that should have been obvious from the fact that he had 2 kills. But I almost thought Siva would have gotten it, and when I saw that she didn't have it. Oh no, I feel like something is up. The fact that they're getting so aggressive probably means something like there's Shacos here. When the enemy team will suddenly get aggressive, it usually means something is up, like Shaco. Just nail him. Just nail him again. He deserves to be nailed in the face, thinking he can gank us. Okay, I was almost wondering if we could have Diana come in and see if we could take that, make him pay for not only wasting his time, but sticking around too long. But I guess we couldn't really do that. Now, we don't want to get hit by any of that poke, because right now, in this position, we don't really want to get poked out of lane. I thought we should have gone that, but I guess we didn't. Okay. I have no idea, but it seems like Shaco's nearby. So, hopefully she has sweepers, but it doesn't look like it. I have no idea why he did that. I mean, if Shaco came over the ledge, it might have made more sense. Okay. So we ran out of mana, so it automatically switches back. We didn't have much mana for much poke anyways, but too bad we didn't get an assist on that, but we did poke down Braum, which brought the fight more or less into our favor, considering that they ended up having a lot of trouble fighting back. Usually it's better to get the BF sword as soon as possible, but if I'm backing and not able to get it, it's kind of a waste not to come back with an item, because that just means you'll be weaker in lane. I'd have less damage, and as you guys can probably tell, any damage you can get between backs will probably be good. Like, she's going for, I'm gonna guess, the static shiv first, because that's a pretty popular item on Shiver. I don't know about first, getting it first. And it's, I don't know, it seems kind of bad that she got it first, because it's for pushing. And in a duel, it's not exactly gonna be too helpful. So, I don't know, in general, and just basically I just don't know about it. It's usually forced you start off a item that brings you like almost like a burst of strength. She used it for more mana. I guess that was kind of obvious. I was just hoping to catch Braum out a bit, but guess that wasn't possible at the moment. Hopefully, yep. She used a mana barrier on it, so it has a decently long cooldown. Okay, so we got that. Okay, and we got that. So, all good, guys. Though, it's too bad, Shaco apparently is camping, which is just kind of bad because mid lane seems like it's going down, and Malzahar is having a pretty tough time up there. So we should it's a good thing that our other lanes are winning, because that means we'll be able to support him, whether it's through ganks or in just team fights in general. But a strong Cassiopeia is something to worry about, but it seems like for the most part she isn't becoming too strong because Shaco's the one getting the kills, and Shaco is an assassin, meaning he specializes in single target kills. Meaning, for general, he's not going to be a big problem after a while, because he's going to go into a team fight almost and just like not be able to do much. Okay, I might want to back off a bit. Ooh. Ah, dang it. 4v2. It's okay, bad on our part, but as you guys didn't see this, but I don't know. Do you think you can cheese that Riven? Okay. Okay, I was hoping maybe I could get Braum or something, but I couldn't, and I don't think that was too much of a risk my ult, just because it actually does, it doesn't hit minions unless it hits like something else first, like a champion. That's the one thing that's weird about it. Like, if you have to, like, you can't really steal Baron with it because it doesn't damage means it goes right through them. But on the other hand, if you think about it, it's pretty good if, like, you just, like, attack Baron head on with it. Unexpectedly, it does a decent job. Okay, I would probably not go into that, but because Garen was down there, and although he doesn't seem to be getting strong, since our Diana teammate was backing off, it wasn't going to be the best idea in the world. You know what I mean? You don't want to take chances, especially with the torch still up, in my opinion. And the Q change is pretty good for wave clear, but not much, not anything else right now. I mean, because it can get quite mana hungry if you, and it's probably like if you last it, like a group of me, like if I last it with that one main instead of like shooting anymore, that would have been pretty worth because it was wasting minimal amount of mana and getting the most amount of foam. I wonder if the guys were just waiting there the whole time. I could imagine that, just saying. Just gonna ask them, like, jokingly. I don't know if they were waiting the whole time. It might have just been a chance. But it's a funny idea if you think about it. Just few men just huddled in a bush, waiting to camp, rip open your booty. So at this point, let's see. There's no real damage to anyone. And I don't know if my thing would make it on time. Okay. Huh. Let's see if we can follow those guys and perhaps provide the backup necessary to destroy them once and for all. But it doesn't seem like they're actually going too much on the offensive. I don't know if Malziar got out, and I'm sure the main target was Riven, just because she's been getting so strong. Ah, dang it. Sucks. I got stunned. I was gonna ult her when she got really low, but I ended up getting stunned by the Braum passive. If you don't know, if he attacks you, with his basic attack with his Q, it puts one stack, which you saw like the ram horn. And if that stack gets like 4 of those stacks, it stuns you, and it could be your teammates' auto attacks as well. But other than anyone's auto, so Braum has to attack you first. Then any auto attacks will do. And the only other thing than the auto attacks that will do is his Q. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to snipe her. Yeah, with people in the way and just in general, the fact that she's probably back by now and started healing just means I probably won't be able to do a great deal in a fight between us right now. And I just walked into a bunch of poison. It's a good thing she isn't. Okay, no, she actually got pretty fed in the past few moments of our lives. Started to get some damage, I guess. Though well, instead of having too much damage, she has a more decent amount of magic penetration, which is good the more you get damage, but before like you get some damage, it's not that great, in my opinion. Like, getting armor pen before like getting any attack damage isn't going to do too much for you, sadly enough. Just going to get a Q off of that. Punish him for getting up to farm. don't know if I can actually save her there, because now I might have just gotten myself killed. Oh, Soraka! Heals! Heal me, Raka, baby. I love you. Ah, hopefully Garen dies. Nope. Of course, right? He gets in, gets the kills, and gets out. Even though he's so... Oh, nope. Actually, he was 3-4 back then, so it seems like even though he got behind in the beginning, they're all ahead now. That's really troublesome. Except, you know, Siva, she's... Still, she got more farm than me, but not by a big number, or at least it's not too far of a gap. It's only like 30, but I still need to focus more on getting farm. Even though I have more kills, it's not really going to do much if I don't have. Because if you look at her items, she has a lot more. She's had a lot more money than we've had. So, in general, she just is probably doing just better, and that's the sad part of life. Okay, now that we're close enough, I'm hoping she lets us have this. Okay, she's just giving us a bit of leech, I guess. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to fight this. If it comes to 5v5, but two of them are top, so I would definitely go in on this. Okay, so I have a speed boost now, actually. If you guys didn't know, I get a decent speed boost from just getting assists and such. So I'm able to run fast after these guys, even after being stunned. And even though our Soraka got this, it's all coming out good for us. Toning up days. Let's see if she'll let us have this. Yep. So now that we've got this, we can just do so much more damage. Yeah, it's gotten too far out that we can't really get it from there, sadly enough. Just gonna... Okay, I was hoping we could jam over the wall, but that turned out pretty bad in the end. And I don't know if we can really fight this too well if she goes straight for me, because we don't have too much to go on there. Don't have an ult right now. And if you hear any noise in the background, my brother just entered in the room. Okay, destroy the tower, destroy the tower, destroy... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're done. We're done for. We're dead. We've been destroyed. We have not been spared an onslaught of perilous destruction. Okay. Now we're gonna get the Sheen, because it will help us push at the moment. Let's see. Right now, prime targets are Garen, but he's a tank, so even though he does a lot of damage, even though he's a tank, he's gonna be trouble to deal with just because it's hard to take down tanks. So Shaco and Cassiopeia are the biggest hooks, and Cassiopeia is a team fight monster just because she has so much AoE damage, damage. So we're gonna have to go for Shaco is inconsequential compared to Cassiopeia. Like as you saw, she did tremendous amounts of damage to us. In that last fight, even though we were caught off guard by Braum, I thought he was coming, so I wanted to destroy the tower. And I guess that was a mistake. But hopefully, Riven can take out the Shaco. Don't think she'll need our help too much. But everyone else comes in and ruins it. And now that we've lost... Oh no. Okay. Right now, I don't know if we have any real edge in this fight, and we should ward just in case, you know, the other people come to this team fight. So right now, I don't know where we should go, just because it's a little dangerous in this world of ours. I don't think we could fight her in a head-on match, just considering she's pretty strong, but the fact that we won that team fight is just good enough. Good enough for now. Don't need to get too overzealous, you know? Just watch that poison damage take down our health and avoid that puddle, perhaps, and get through it and see if we can get some chances to poke her down. Yep, that really didn't hit, but you don't want to get too close to poison, but nice enough, you can skirt around the corners of it. And at this point, I say we should just back off. Back off, I mean. Shaco might come if he has his Q. I don't think he's realizing that we're right there. And I'm going to go top to protect it. Need someone to go bot. Perhaps Malzy or Soraka. I was on my way first driven, so be quiet. This is my phone. No, none of us got it because you ruined it, Riven. Thanks a lot. And of course, no one went bottom even if you ping. You'd be like, okay guys, we're gonna need someone bot. Of course, no one comes. And it was probably, let's see. Okay, this is an area where we're just being caught out and we're probably dead. Sadly enough, no one on our team is thinking about objective control. We got the first 3 turrets, and they got their first inner turret, but for the point of the matter is, it's just really not the best right now. We need to work harder. Now they're going to take our inhib and they're going to be they're just going to be a load ahead of us just because of that, and I don't know what our team is thinking. They're in our base, and they're not doing anything. See, that's what I don't like about Garen. He can be so okay, but I got him, so it doesn't matter too much. I kind of thought that I'm babbling a little bit, but I kind of thought I couldn't beat him, but I was hoping under turret he wouldn't feel too free to go and attack me, but I guess he didn't really care. And if you didn't, he had a killing spree, so I got extra money for that, which is just on his part a little foolish in my opinion. Let's see, last whisper. Since he's strong, we should definitely get the last whisper. And I don't think we'll be able to get that anytime soon, but the longsword isn't going to do too much for our damage at this point. It's just a little bit of extra damage, so I'm going to wait for the pickaxe, because it'll be more beneficial in the end, in my opinion. And you got to be careful, because we're going from that direction, and they're going to push top, I guess. I thought they were going to cut her off, but they might just push top, so we might want to get the minions out of the way. Of course. Of course, you know. Hopefully, we can do something about this. Yeah. Of course, he could bypass our only means of security with his special boxes. I mean his Q. I don't know why I said boxes. He pretty much can just jump over. If you don't know, it's like a flash, but it turns him invisible. So he actually ends up getting pretty strong off of it. And that wasn't the best trade for us, but it actually turned out pretty decent. We got a good amount of assists. And let's see. I hope against Taupe that Sivir still is pushing, or if Diana can stop her back. Please tell me she moves in a way that I can... Okay, or Brahm's gonna block it, of course. That kind of sucks. I was hoping if he didn't block it, I mean Brahm, I probably would have gotten Sivir. And he disappeared, so I'm not too... Yeah, I thought he was gonna come after me. Ah, those traps don't do far enough. Ah, dang it. And he just goes and quickly teabags our body to show his superiority. Our team had a decent early lead except for the Mousy. He didn't... I don't know. I mean, even if you're being ganked a lot, you could totally prevent too much. Like, from being too much. Because, I mean, it just seems like our team is just making so many mistakes. Like, I don't know why he tried fighting it. Why Diana isn't going after him. In the end, it just seems kind of foolish. I'm hoping that this lucky shot is lucky. And of course it isn't. But he wasn't backing. I was so expecting him to back. And most people in bronze, like, back in the middle of the lane because they don't know too much better. Yeah. We're not doing too great, guys. In the end. Yep. Oh, no. We cannot fight that. I was hoping we could poke over the wall, but now that they have ward, that's a little bad. I hope you guys don't mind all the talking in the background. Though I'm pretty sure that none of you are probably going to watch the video to this length. You're probably going to be like, I'm probably talking to myself at this point. Considering that no one's probably going to watch this. Of course, that just hurts a little bit, I guess. But I mean, it's not something too bad, just considering. Yeah, I didn't really think we could fight in the first place. And that lag jumped, I guess. Moved throughout space and time to get to me faster than it probably should have. I wonder. Yeah, I think this is a loss. It's pretty much over, guys. But I'm not going to surrender. Like I said, you got to stick it out to the end. It looks like a loss now, but who knows? That's my opinion on things. You don't know until it's over. And we're not that far behind, and the only problem is we're not working too well or coherent as a team. We're down 3 turrets and an inhibitor and 8 kills. That is not so crippling, but you see, like, this is what I'm talking about. Our team is just chasing too far. We need this last Whisperer because they just have enough, we're attacking their tanks. And they get enough to live through that. They have enough power to live through. Hopefully, with a well-placed E, we could keep them off. Of course, that's probably not well timed. Maybe somewhat well-placed, but it's not well timed. A little too early, but we can at least keep the minions off. I can't tell if you can be seen here. You look invisible. For the most part, but I can't tell if that's the case. Okay, so now that we have the speed boost, it seems like he thought he could take down our turret to the Nexus, and they're on this now. Oh, good. And of course, I almost felt like she would juke that, but of course she got really aggressive. Surprising, actually. In my opinion, because in this game sometimes getting too aggressive is bad. Like you saw, she died from that. They should have gone. Okay, hopefully we can get out of that if our team doesn't overstay their welcome. I don't know why he went back into that. I guess for the kill. Okay. So at this point, we could probably kite them as someone like Jinx. But I don't think we'll be able to do anything in terms of killing them. Just from the fact that they're tanks, so they don't take too much damage from us. We don't have our last Whisper yet, so we don't have any real penetration, sadly enough. This is going to be a hard-fought victory, but I believe we're making some good plays. We were 8 down, and now we're 9, maybe. Yeah, we're 9 down. Okay, so that doesn't look too much better. We're down more turrets, but we've slowed their pace, or at least their approach. So now hopefully we can get this, and it might be time to get some home guard boots. Just because that just makes more sense in my opinion at the point. Considering we're gonna have to get in and out of base pretty fast now. We don't have any objective control, but I don't think they've gone to Baron. That's the little short-sighted thing in the world sometimes. Sometimes people become too focused. Okay, the flash might have been unnecessary, but who knows. Okay, hopefully we have enough something like lifesteal, and we can get this. Let's see, did they get Baron yet? I don't know. Okay, they didn't, so that's good. Okay, hopefully we can survive somehow, but it doesn't seem like we are. And Diana should probably back away. I don't know why she's taunting. That's the kind of thing where you get kind of cocky and you think, oh, they're not going to follow me through this bush. They're going to give up. Okay, and that's the thing. Shaco kind of happened to go a little too far in that, I guess. Went out and Baron. They're doing it, so and they're doing it slowly enough. So I'm just hoping against it. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm crossing my fingers. I wasn't up. I was hoping I could snipe them with Baron and get it. Now this is going to be much harder because Baron gives them pushing power, and we can't afford to let them push. Our team is a little sad now, I guess. They're losing hope, and I can understand why. And I wouldn't blame them for losing hope, because I mean at times like this, like look at this. The minions are so much stronger now. Grom now has extra attack damage and ability power. In general, it's just that much worse on us. I mean, this minion just does, like, look at that. This thing gains extended range and damage, but it attacks lower. I hate Shaco. He's a great assassin, and that just makes him too dangerous. But, you know, you can't really always see him coming because he can flash while invisible and cross amazing distances. At this stage of the game, we'll pretty much have lost whether or not we surrender. They've gotten 4 dragons, they've gotten Baron, and overall, we just lost a lot. And Riven is pushing bot lane. I mean, somehow, I really hope we could say that we could win off that, but I don't think we're going to win. So I hope you guys can pick up a lot of good tips from this, even from the enemy team, from mistakes I made by going in when or not you should go in, and even how the teams like acted and got better and won fights. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.